Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today with Mel Rose. I'm Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today we have Venus going conjunct to Uranus, and this is just a couple days aspect, but it can cause some shake up in what you think it is that you're trying to attract, what you find yourself interested in, and what you feel like you might want to try to draw toward you. And that's like a sex and romance thing. It's also a financial thing. So we want to remember our commitments and the agreements we've made with ourselves and others. And we want to understand that anything that we're really drawn to at this time, like especially if it's out of the ordinary, it would be unusual for you to try to get that thing in your life. Understand that if you do that, it may not really last for you. Okay. So, sure, there are potentials for like money to show up out of the blue or for romance to show up out of the blue. And, that's great. You can do what you want with your money. The love, we'll see what happens. Right. So don't try to make any commitments at this time, I guess, for the next couple of days. So let's get into the aspects. Today is Saturday, June 11, 2022. The sun is in Gemini, the sign that emphasizes communication. And as the sign of the twins implies, communication is a two-way street. To collaborate, we have to be willing to share what we know and to listen when others do the same. Data is dead without communication, friends. When we share ideas, we share life. The moon is in Scorpio all day today. Waxing gibbous moon in Scorpio is a great time to get down to business and see our projects through with efficiency and compassion. At this point, any last minute changes to the plan would have to make it way easier to get where we're going in terms of our full moon culminations. Keep no secrets at this time, friends. The more information we have, the better. And I'm going to get right into the aspects, but first I'd like to point out the key to the symbols here on the right-hand side of the page. Most of the symbols on the page have made it into the key, and it is here for you as a point of reference. Today, we start on the sun side of the page where we explore our outer life experiences and self-expression. Late this afternoon at 5:57, Venus goes conjunct to Uranus. Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius vibes here. Venus is all about the things we like, love, and can't get enough of. Venus is receptive, the part of ourselves that is Venus attracts or seeks to draw in what it thinks will satisfy some need or desire. And here Venus is in a pressurized situation, amplifying vibration with Uranus, the planet for rebellion. Uranus is the first planet we found in our solar system that can't be seen with the naked eye. We needed advanced technology to find it. And so Uranus represents scientific advancement and a new or different way of looking things. Uranus shakes up our perception of what is real. Its influence can be confusing. So here we have our attractive power, Venus, trying to occupy the same space from our perspective as an outside influence that's known to bring about changes to what we desire, changes to what we can attract. Who knows? With Uranus involved, we might just be capable of attracting someone or something that is normally way out of our league or way outside our regular template for attraction, the things we normally notice. And I'm talking about sex and romance, so be conscious of urges to step outside any boundaries or commitments you've already made. Also be conscious that any new romantic or sexual connections you make at this time may not last, since we're prone to respond to people who don't normally interest us. But I'm also talking about finances, friends, how we do business, how we manage our funds. Venus conjunct Uranus is a time when we might get a surprise bonus or a financial boost. Or we may have a brilliant but totally off the wall and out of the blue idea that has good potential. These kinds of shakeups and surprises don't promise good outcomes, though. Proceed with care when you notice that a shiny, new, and different thing has your attention. I think it also helps to think about our attitude toward that sense of anticipation. Does it fill us with excitement or dread? That can make a big difference in our experience of surprises. Moving over to the moon side of the page, where we explore the inner life experience and what it's like to be ourselves and to be at home with those we keep close. Tonight at 8:05, Moon goes in opposition to Uranus. Cancer and Aquarius have rulers here. And then just a few minutes later, really at 8:16, Moon goes in opposition to Venus. Taurus, Cancer, and Libra, those are your rulers. Well, naturally, when there is shake-up energy in a part of our lives where we generally seek security, we may have some conflicted feelings about it, about the change and about how receptive we feel and about whatever choice we make in response to it. Venus is conjunct to Neptune at this time, and this is why the moon is coming into the same aspect with both of these at nearly the same time. So this is our feelings sort of in a conflicted space with what's happening here regarding surprises or irregular attractions. And then we have a few things ongoing today in the ongoing column. Today is the final day of influence here for Sun sextile Chiron. Sun rules Leo. Chiron is currently transiting Aries. I hope you've found a way to take advantage of this opportunity to share about yourself, to be seen as yourself, and to feel the self-confidence that rises as a result of our being relatable to others. Mercury trine Pluto came back into its full strength yesterday. Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. 3 times these planets have moved into the blessed position that allows us an opportunity for insight and self-expression. And this has been over the past month or so. This blessing is in place until June 19, the day the last enslaved people of the Confederate South were given their freedom, some 3.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. However you feel about it, there is a gift of insight present at this time to help us work it out. Pluto is retrograde in Saturn-ruled Capricorn. Pluto rules Scorpio together with Mars, and Pluto transforms things. And when Pluto is in retrograde, it transforms the inner things. It's going to be doing that through the 8th of October. Pluto in Capricorn has been transforming our traditions and institutions for over 25 years now. So when Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn, which it is for 6 months of each year, the traditions and institutions being transformed are our own personal habits and ways of being. It's all happening on the inside, and each of us is having an experience of growth that no one else can have. And yet, it is happening to us all. So go easy on yourself and others. You never know what this personal evolution is like for them. Saturn is also retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. This retrograde invites us to put our personal sense of stability under the microscope. Which of those Jenga blocks in my personal sense of integrity isn't contributing support? Which of my habits and ways of being aren't working to help me stand strong? Moon in Scorpio says, clear out the dead wood. Next week on Monday, Mercury makes ingress to its home sign Gemini once more. The full moon in Sagittarius is coming up next Tuesday on June 14th, and here we'll celebrate what we have achieved so far. On Wednesday, Mars will go conjunct to Chiron, giving us an opportunity to take action on something that will help us solve a problem. And then on Thursday of next week, Sun goes trine to Saturn and square to Neptune on the same day. And then on Saturday, Venus goes square to Saturn and sextile to Neptune on the same day. So we've got some Neptune and Saturn interaction stuff coming up, and we're going to talk about that, I think, tomorrow. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and click the notifications bell. I post here every day, and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Friends, I truly appreciate it that you comment to ask questions and provide encouragement. You are my evidence that I'm on the right track, and that couldn't be more valuable for me. Your engagement here also lets YouTube know that you follow the content, and that's a great bonus, so thank you very much. As always, if you know anyone for whom this guidance may resonate, please share it with them. And if you'd like to tune into the tarot portion of today's reading, I encourage you to join me over on my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Melrose. There I will discuss the tarot card that sits on the side of the page. I'll give you another quick rundown of the day's aspects before throwing a random card that speaks to the day's energies. I hope you will join us. Again, as always, I appreciate your presence with me today. My love and gratitude go out to you, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.